sit with the AR, right? Oh my god. Like, what do I need to do, man? I don't understand. No idea.
Keep the package safe.
Yeah, you got fucking played, Kate. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? It's your boy LoudCorp here, and today we're back again with another awesome video. This time we're going to be covering some content on Black Ops 6. I got a couple games here saved up that I clipped just to throw together here for this little commentary where I wanted to just kind of, I don't know, I guess this is kind of like a review, the good, the bad, and the ugly, kind of out of, I guess, the beta. I already did like my thoughts on Black Ops already. But I wanted to talk more so in detail now that there's been a little bit of time. There's been some updates recently from Activision, as well as like a couple different people I've seen here online. Some things have changed, you know, a couple things like that. And I just want to talk about the game. So I guess we should probably start with, I guess, the bad, and then we'll do bad, good, and then ugly. So what I didn't like about the game, well, let me think here for a quick second. I didn't like this map, but that's also because I wasn't playing very much on Scud. I think one of the problems with when maps aren't very small is that it's really difficult to get the engagement correctly. Like I think this map will be good. It will definitely play better on like the regular launch of the game than the beta. I think that's because there'll be more players in the game. You know, there'll be a higher influx of skill, hopefully, like a larger skill gap. That's one thing definitely that needs to change, or I'm not sure if it will change, just for the regular player's sake, you know, because I don't mind, like, I can play well. I don't really have much trouble playing against people for the most part, unless they're, like, absolute pros at the game, right? But generally I can play pretty good. But I don't like how it seems troublesome to play COD now. Like, you know, like, it's not something that you could just log into and just have fun. Just, you know, at the end of the day, you just put your feet up and you just kind of hang out and play the game. You know, you can't really do that anymore. I'm sure there's a couple party modes like Infected and stuff, but I mean, I love Infected. Like, you guys know, like, I've built this channel so far on Infected, but you can't play that all day long. Like, you're just going to get bored and you're going to switch to a new game. So I think something that's really important, they can change this really easily, and everyone's been talking about it, you know, the skill-based matchmaking stuff. And not even that they need to get rid of it, just tone it down. Just allow, like, maybe 1 to 2 players, probably 2 players out of every team, to just be like random picks, you know, based on ping or something. Like, if they did like a 50-50 kind of skill-based matchmaking, I think that'd be a lot better. Like, you know, this guy got played, and then look at this. This is crazy here. That's something that is mental. I got blown in half. I'm pretty happy that Gore's back, because that's pretty sick. You know, it looked like my character got blown in half there. I'm not sure if that just glitched in the ground or not, but that looks pretty damn cool. It's almost like World at War. But yeah, the sniping I think is in a good spot. I don't think it's too overpowered. You know, in Modern Warfare 3, in the Modern Warfare games recently, sniping's just been disgusting. The one-shot meta, as I like to call it, has been huge, you know, because obviously there's larger reward and it's quicker. Like, if you get good at it, you can actually be quicker. You know, if you're really accurate with a sniper rifle, there's no point to use anything else because it's a one-shot kill. It makes sense, but the regular player definitely can't capitalize off that, and I think what they're trying to go for now is trying to lean forward into that, you know, Twitch streamer type kind of COD genre, right? So like a lot of people play now based on movement. They saw all these movement type people in Modern Warfare 3 and 2. They started doing all these videos and stuff, and they said, well, you know, let's lean into that. Let's add more fast-paced gameplay. Let's add more movement. Let's add smaller maps and better engagement. And I think it's honestly okay, you know, just because the thing that saves this game is that it's not a Modern Warfare game. If this was a Modern Warfare game and we were playing on Babylon, people would lose their freaking minds. Like, I just feel like I would. This guy got played, man. This guy got played. I feel like I would, but I really like the way the gunplay feels in this game. The gunplay doesn't feel too quick. Like, you know, the movement's quick, but the gunplay is a little bit slower, you know, like it's clunky, like it's a little clunky. It's almost like Battlefield, you know, your gun's moving around, and every little nanometer like that it throws you off on the screen just makes it makes a difference. Like, it absolutely makes a difference for people in the accuracy and the way they move and how they feel with the game. And that's why I feel like there was definitely a large amount of people that didn't like it. They didn't like it, you know, they didn't like because of the movement and the way the guns and stuff feel. So those are really my only beef kind of points to pick with it. It's not even really beef. It's just kind of like, it's just things that there's always a problem, right? So it is what it is. But moving on to like the stuff that's good, I really like the weapons. I feel like the weapons play very well. I like the weapons. They feel responsive for the most part. They feel way more balanced than the Modern Warfare series, right? And further than that, I mean, past that, there's like obviously other things like perks and all that stuff. So the way the create a class system works in Black Ops 6, I love, man. It went back to that classic Black Ops 2 perk package feel. You get 3, you can choose a 4th, you know, something like that. It's really nice. I quite like that. There's not this nonsense where people have a million perks and I don't know, the game is just becomes complicated, right? So I like that as like a classic Call of Duty player. I like that it's kind of toned down a little bit. It's gone a little bit more simplistic. I like how Semtexes actually kill people. They actually explode, and it's like the same lethality as a C4. I think that's really nice. I feel like once we see the rest of the equipment, we're going to see some pretty lethal equipment. I think C4 is going to be back. I imagine this game with double tap X and different things like that. Hopefully it's quick to equip. If it's a quick equip, just like this Semtex, oh man, it's gonna be so much fun to run around, throw C4 around corners just like I used to in Black Ops 1 and 2 and all that stuff. It was great. It was so much fun. And yeah, I really liked that. I also like the Omni movement. I think that's a huge, but definitely a huge beneficial change for the Call of Duty franchise, right? Like, I like how you can use the movement to outgun people. You can use it to get away from people's shots, and it makes skilled players more skilled, and it makes players that aren't skilled, just I guess skill-based matchmaking will settle that, and then they'll just go into lobbies without the movement. So it's really pretty simple. It's not really as big of an issue as I think a lot of people made it. Definitely, like in the beginning when the beta first came out, people were super worried about it, but I don't think it's that bad of an issue. And then moving forward, I'd say what else is good in the game?
No idea.
I'm not sure. I think that's really the two large points. I mean, the way the game feels, create a class and the gun, all that's good. So the guns are good and all that, equipment's good. Create class is super cool. I like the way it's done. You know, there's not like picking like a million things for everything, which is great. And hopefully score streaks are good. Obviously, I mean, like equipment, all that stuff has been good. Guns, all this stuff is good. You know, the statistical parts of Call of Duty are all good here. So I imagine the score streaks will be great as well. So I'm just gonna probably preemptively imagine that for this game, because most of them were okay. Like the chopper gunner was really cool. It packed a lot of punch, and I liked how it moved around the map once. Like, that makes sense to me, you know. It's not just like completely overpowered. I like it. So yeah, it's good. I quite like it. And then moving on to like the ugly stuff, the stuff that just, oh my god, like please, like, it's never going to change obviously in Call of Duty, but sometimes you get killed by like the stupidest shit, I swear. And generally it's to do with like the meta of things that need to be nerfed. So I'd say the ugly would just be, it hasn't really started yet. We haven't gotten into like the actual game, but once the game comes out, we'll see how quickly they make changes, right? So judging based on like this was ugly. When you could see people's shadows through the map versus where they're going to be, like you could see where they're going to be through the map as like a shadow box. That is insane. Like, that was the stupidest glitch. Like, that just gave every experienced player that knows to look on the map was just like, oh well, there's a person, right? Like, it's just ridiculous. So anyways, I want to get into these bloopers and rages. That's basically the end of the video. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. This is hilarious. This is just hilarious. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care. And thank you so much for all the recent support. And stay loud. See ya. Just no one does anything on my teams. What is that spawn? I spawned right next to him.
T is down.
Oh my god. Where's my team? Why the fuck? Nope.